Welcome back to Sanctuary TV. We are here in the premiere of Loving Till It Hurts, and we have the honor of being with no other than Mary Farah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Oh gosh, so we're anticipating this movie premiere. We can't wait to go see it, and we know that you did a splendid job in it already. So as far as acting is concerned, I know that generally you have to really, really dive into that role, and you become that character so that you can transfer that energy to the audience. So how has this basically changed your perspective on this topic?
This has changed my perspective in a lot of ways. Domestic violence is a very, very, serious subject. So I've always been there for my friends, and in this role I play the best friend of the main character, and it really, really has inspired me to be there more for my friends. Not that I'm not, but it really touches you, and it really makes you much of a better person because I'm helping out my best friend in this pretty difficult situation that she's in. So it definitely touched me a lot.
And this story is quite depressing nonetheless. Like, there's no other way to discuss it. However, there is also triumph that comes from this if it's done correctly, right? And there's no script on how to do this. That's a difficult part about this.
Yes.
So what can one do? What are some things that one can do to get themselves out of this situation?
Well, that's a very good question. A lot of times people think that when you're in a very unfortunate situation that it's very easy just to get out of it.
Right.
A lot of times people in the outside don't really know what's going on behind closed doors.
Right.
It's very hard because a lot of times if you're in a situation, there's a lot of time invested, a lot of feelings. A lot of people are very comfortable in situations when you're with someone for a long time. So it's not as easy to get out of a situation. But I think what it is definitely reaching out to people that truly care about you, that love you unconditional, and that will help you get out of the situation. And you have to have a lot of strength, mental strength, in order to get out of that situation, because life is short and you don't want to live in an uncomfortable situation.
Because a lot of people, they stay in a situation because of obvious finances.
Yes.
Children.
I was just going to mention that finances is a big one.
Finance is a very big one. Like, if there's no way to basically, they find no exit as far as finances are concerned, then it's kind of keeps you in a place where you're stuck. You feel stuck. And it's very, very hard. And I'm going to be vulnerable here. When I was 18 years old, I was in a situation, I was very young, and I was in a situation similar to that. And it was really hard and really confusing. I didn't know what was going on. I felt like everything was my fault. And it's never your fault if someone is mentally, emotionally, or physically abusive to you. Ever. Ever. Yeah. Well, we're grateful that you're able to pull this role off and execute it so effortlessly.
Thank you.
Let's talk about you.
Yes.
So you've been doing this for quite some time now, acting.
Yes.
How has it been?
Well, I've been acting for 4 or 5 years now, and it's interesting because a long time ago I was very shy. I wasn't always a shy person. But I remember one time I discovered, I was like, why am I so shy? So I went to acting classes to help myself out with my shyness. And that helped me out a lot. And also, ever since I was a little girl, I was always jumping on bed thinking that I was going to be like a movie star. And I've always wanted to be in front of the camera. So it's always been a passion of mine to be in front of the camera.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with us. We can't wait to see the film. You guys be sure to check out the film.
Thank you.
Loving Until It
Hurts.
Until It Hurts.
Thank you for having me.